What's up, y'all? This your boy Hector, man. Today, man, we're gonna be talking about Durk. You feel me? So, what y'all think, bro?
Name on it just by thinking about
Or
it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
is he telling y'all? Or is he playing defense?
And watch it.
Y'all let me know. Is he telling or is he playing defense? It's on the thin line.
You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for
It's a thin line, bro.
passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world.
So we go see
where you can go as far as your imagination.
Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the comments.
Let's make your dream a reality right now.
All right, let's get it.
Oh my gosh, what an insane day at the Durk trial. It was absolutely wild. It didn't play out any of the ways that people were expecting, but it was absolutely insane. I've written so many notes today. I've actually on 2 notebooks. I had 2 notebooks akimbo in the courtroom today. It was absolutely mental. I'm not going to lie to you. Absolute insanity. I'm going to try my best to just give you all the info you guys seem to like.
Let's see what Trap Lord Ross talking about, because they was on him outside that courtroom, and they like, hey, don't be saying Durk told because he ain't tell. Like, is y'all think he playing defense or do y'all think he telling? I don't know. In my defense, I'm gonna be honest. You cannot tell on me and think that I'm not about to come back to you in some type of way. Whether I'm gonna hit you, whether I'm gonna tell some information on you, something. Like, you're not about to go in this courtroom and do this if you think I'm not about to get back. You tripping. You feel me? Let's see what Trap Lord talking about.
I did yesterday. I'm speechless. There was so much going on. There was ups and downs for Durk's team, for the prosecution, for the state. It was ups and downs for me.
He's talking too much.
They're in the group chat. It was pretty bad. It was more interesting. The judge basically took a little break. And during the break, Durk kind of had to switch up his demeanor, just like he kind of, I ain't gonna lie, he'd be putting on a fake smile when he wants to try to kind of like look good. You know, we saw the hearings, like whenever he was brought in, he was like just smiling, laughing with his lawyers, trying to put on a good face. But it was like he's seeing all of this evidence and he was looking shook, he was looking upset, he was looking like stressed out. And then when they had the break and they let him stand up, he was kind of like switched on. He was like, yeah, like smiling, joking with his lady lawyer. It just seemed fake, to be honest. It just seemed really fake to me. The way he switched it on just seemed fake. Or maybe he was genuinely happy that testimony had stopped. But anyway, Brian Steele got on cross-examination, and at this point, all right, this was probably the finest hour that we've seen from Brian Steele so far. That's not to say that he's not going to do a great job going forward. I am very hopeful that he is going to kill it going forward. But he cross-examined that lead detective, and I don't want to say he smoked him, but he really did make him look bad. He put some belt to ass, all right?
Yeah.
Brian Steele said, I'm just gonna do my Brian Steele voice. Said, you became a lead detective on this case on August the 30th. Yes? Yes. As lead detective, you oversee all evidence, and then it gets moved to a task force. He said, yes, this was initially a state case, it became a Fed case. He said, you work with prosecutors, Fed, state law enforcement, FBI, crime lab people. I said, yes. You speak with a lot of people, yes. They said you spoke to cooperators, including Jam. I said, yep. Were you present when Jam was interviewed 12 different times? And this is where the detective starts sweating a little bit, all right? Metaphorically speaking. He said, I don't know the exact number of times, but it was many times we were met with Jam. Brian Steele said Jam was interviewed over 30 times. The guy went, possibly.
So Jam was taken to the interrogation room. Over 30 times. So Jam was, so he told, he went to the police station over 30 times. But as Durk, you know, you gotta pay your killers. You have to. They got all the information on you. Why wouldn't you pay them? Like, that's stupid. You don't think they about to play defense with you? That's dumb, bro. That's the #1 rule, bro. You gotta feed your wolves. You got to, bro. Especially when they going out there doing everything for you. What Traveler? What are you talking about?
Brian Steele said, Jam is in confinement. He's locked up. He said, yes. He said, do they take notes of these? Do they record meetings? And the detective said, only notes are taken. And Brian said, well, Jam had 3 recorded interviews. And the detective said, I don't recall the recorded interviews. Brian Steele said, you don't know? And he said, oh, they were documented, they were documented, I think 302s is what he said. Brian Steele said, well, a summary of what law enforcement said, right? It's a summary, it's a written summary, it's not a recording. The guy was like, yes. And he said, Keith Jones, you were present for 5 of his interviews, yes? Yes. He said, only 1 time was recorded. The guy said, possibly. He said, on October 2024, October 24th, that was after his arrest, yeah? And they said, yeah. They said, nothing prevented you from recording this, did it? They said, yeah. Who decided to not record it, Brian Steele said.
Need to run Windows on your Mac? Parallels Desktop makes it simple to integrate Windows.
They had a little break. We returned from the break. The media were late back into the room again. Then
Is he cooked? Do y'all think he cooked? Is he cooked? Do y'all think he cooked? Like, is he cooked? Do y'all think he cooked? Like, is he cooked? Do y'all think Lil Durk is cooked? I don't know. I think he trying his best, but man, I think he cooked. I think he trying his best, but man, I think he cooked.
Time to straighten that out. Shout out to the courthouse staff who are doing a really good job with a really complicated situation. But they need to get a handle of the situation because from what I understand, freedom of the press is required and the oversight on these cases is really important. And keeping the media out of the room for like 10, 20, 25 minutes at a time is kind of a little bit strange. Yesterday it's like they prioritized Machine Gun Kelly, who didn't have no media pass, over the actual media. It was just a little bit weird, but I don't know why that happened. I don't know what was going on. It was better today than it was yesterday, but it was still like media were getting left out, and it was a bit confusing. And they were doing all types of confusing stuff. I think people thought I was being an asshole trying to cut the line, but like a guy working there said, "Oh, media, you can jump to the front. You should already be in there." And then when I did it, another different security guy who kind of seemed like he had more rank was like, "Don't cut the line. Media needs to go back of the line." And I'm like, bro, like I was lining up fair and square. Dude told me to come to the front of the line. I'm just trying to do what you got. I'm super polite to everyone. I've got no issues with anyone there. But yeah. Anyway,
it's a Durk.
And this woman, she said, "I didn't know you was coming my." Are you fucking dumb? This lawyer, bro. I'm just thinking, bro. That's your lawyer, bro. Okay. And they basically said, Dee wrote the caption that said, "I'm the real threat. Ask the trenches 300," and then it had like a writing hand emoji, right?
Oh man, from the way that it's looking right now, you can basically. Oh man,
Lil Durk is cooked. Trenches News be knowing what he talking about.
You want to support me? Go to 37 on IG and purchase a signed copy of my book. That's how you support me. Make sure you smash the like. Trenches News 383. Oh, it's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. Today on Trenches News. All right, y'all. So we talking about Lil Durk trial. We talking about OTF Jam is set to testify. And we talking about Memo 600 calls Lil Durk a rat. Say they doing police stuff, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button so this video get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook Market, Lil Durk, they hooked them up. Smash that hype button and that like button. All right, y'all. So OTF Jam is set to testify today. He will be cross-examined, I think, by Brian Steele. And Jam's supposed to tell his testimony. Now, they saying that Jam got a 501k or somebody getting immunity. We know that. So he got to tell about everything that he did in murders. Now, they could hold some murders.
I just don't understand if you know yo people out here doing this dirt for you, why wouldn't you pay them? Why wouldn't you pay them? But that's stupid. I think it's stupid anyway, though. But if you know you out here doing this, why wouldn't you pay them? That's dumb. That's dumb.
For the Vicar, you know, if it's related to that or if they trying to stick him with that. But when he get on the stand, he will have to tell everything that he did, even the lunch that he had in 5th grade. So we'll be looking out for that. Nah, Lil Durk, it's like half and half split. You know, his lawyers, you could say it's blaming. Some call it snitching, but Vonnie already cooperated. He already said that he did everything, but is saying that he did everything. He's saying that Lil Durk, he did it for Lil Durk, basically, right? So now Drew and them, only thing they saying is he already admitted to it. You know, he did it on his own. Yeah, he had a credit card, but he had a credit card through somebody else. He basically disputed everything that they saying. You know, he reversing it. Of course, because they trying to get a deal. He ain't getting no deal. He ain't working with the feds. He just disputing them, you know. Like I said yesterday, Muwap did the same thing and one of his motions to get back, you know. And I don't look at like Muwap snitch. He trying to get back, bro, you know.
I can't lie. That is a good defense only because, you know.
But other people, you know, they wait on somebody, they downfall so they can brag about something. But Memo 600, he was on academics.
I'm live right now.
You on live?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
Fuck that man.
I'm on live. I'm on my YouTube. You talk to the live.
Hey guys.
Talk to my live. You feel me?
What? How you do that?
This my boy Young Reese. Hey, I'm talking about the Durk trial. What you think? You think he telling or is he being defensive?
I think he's being defensive. You gotta have a defense.
I just said the same thing. We on the same page.
How you telling a motherfucker that's already telling on you?
Facts.
Yeah, I don't think he telling. I think they just trying to come up with a defense to try to get him out the jam from a nigga though.
Yeah, that make perfect. That's what I was over here saying. You feel me? I'm talking to my people and my viewers right now. You feel me? So you on live right now. You feel me? So don't say too much. You know what I mean?
You crazy. Can't we get out that line, nigga?
All right, I'm going to call you about 10 minutes. All right. All right.
You know, and I don't look at like.
Let's get back to it.
And he said it out his mouth that that's some police shit, basically, that Durk snitching. And then he tried to back it up like, I got to wait till the rest of it come out and all that. But you already said it. Now, Memo 600 has the pipe lord. He facing the crimes from trafficking guns from Georgia all the way to Chicago. They've been found in murder scenes and everything. I'm about to play this video, then I'm gonna get back to y'all.
You, your team, and your agent are working together on Monday.com's AI work platform. Imagine that. Your Claude, ChatGPT, working side by side where you already work. Bring your agent into Monday.com. Set permissions. Assign tasks.
Investigative team has learned that a free-flowing gun pipeline between Georgia and Chicago has been shut down by federal authorities.
Unfortunately, not before an arsenal of illicit guns have made it to the streets and been used in violent crimes for years. Our investigative reporter, Chuck Gowdy, is joining us now with how these guns were smuggled north. Chuck?
Stephen Ellis and 5 men tied to Chicago street gangs appeared in a music video. Guns hoisted over their heads. Guns they referred to by the code word pipe and themselves as the pipe lords, according to U.S. investigators. The men tonight facing federal charges accused of making legal gun buys in Georgia, then supplying the arsenal to their gang brothers in Chicago. This man accused of being at the top of the Chicago gang gun trafficking pyramid. 28-year-old Anthony Edmonds, seen here holding a Glock pistol that authorities say had been converted into a fully automatic machine gun. The beginning of the gun pipeline here in Athens, Georgia, where beginning in the year 2020, authorities say Edmond fed a 785-mile pipeline to Chicago, where gang leaders were stockpiling weapons. According to newly filed federal charges in Georgia, Edmond purchased guns from 5 different retail stores, falsifying paperwork and circumventing federal law. In custody now are 28-year-old Rafael Ralphie Enriquez, a Chicago gang operative with a violent criminal history stretching back more than a decade. And in custody, this Chicago man, 34-year-old Melvin Griffin, whose first gun arrest was 12 years ago.
This music video, recorded in Georgia, is cited by federal prosecutors in their grand jury indictment, in which authorities say several of the accused Chicago gangbangers are seen brandishing Glock pistols that resemble those illegally.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why you don't make videos with guns in them. That's exactly why you don't do that type of stuff, bro. You don't do that type of stuff because look what's going on. Like, bro, you don't do that. Like, that's stupid.
The pipeline. Investigators say the video, entitled Switchy, is a tribute to the illegal switches that turn regular pistols into fully automatic weapons. The alleged producer of the gun video is this man, 29-year-old accused Chicago gang member Elijah Lucina. He's a fugitive. And this fifth suspect, 28-year-old Keanis Reed, is also not in federal custody.
Kids, if y'all looking at this, and if you out there, you think you street and all that, don't post no guns and no music videos. Matter of fact, don't even be in the streets because it's stupid. It's a trap. They go trap you. All these people about to go do life, bruh. For what? 1, 2, 3, 4 good years of being out. Like, y'all ain't even no good years because y'all was beefing. Y'all friends dead. Y'all mama cars was getting shot up. Y'all, like, come on, bruh. It's really only one person that's really getting money out the group. He's stressing because he got to pay for everybody lawyer fees and bond everybody out. And then y'all get salty if you feel like he ain't got it. Like, bro, this is a trap. I'm telling you, this is a trap. Kids, do not join the streets at all. Do not join the streets. Y'all see what's going on with Durk. Don't do it.
Good reason. The NBC Chicago investigative team has found Reed. He was arrested for shooting an unarmed 16-year-old boy in the head 4 months ago, near this intersection in South Bend, Indiana. Investigators say the killing may have occurred during a drug buy gone bad. Reed is now in local custody here at the St. Joseph County Jail, facing murder charges and being held without bond. Investigators have not revealed whether the .45 caliber pistol Reed is accused of using to kill the teenager was one of these, obtained through the Georgia to Chicago pipeline. ATF is the primary agency on the gun pipeline case. Agents from U.S. Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms tonight have pieced together a remarkable...
Yeah, so Memo got something going on with itself. I'm just going to say this, Memo. Hey, don't speak too fast, man. Your lawyers might have to do what they're doing, especially if somebody pointing a finger towards you. You know, when you find out how you got caught and all that, you might have to dispute it just like Lil Durk, man. That's legal terms. Even though you're going through your lawyer, bro, you approved of it. So I don't care how y'all look at it. I don't care about snitching. I'm trying to save the kids and all that shit. It's a lot of gang members on the internet and a lot of bloggers that care about snitching. But if you reporting about somebody, if you doing journalist work, reporting about murders and who killed somebody, you the police then. Let's just keep it real. Everybody the police, man. Let's just get the kids in the street and raise our kids to be productive citizens, man. Everybody then died because of this code of the streets. Everybody going to jail, been tricked off the streets. And guess what? Ain't nobody being...
And he's telling the truth. It's facts. Everybody getting tricked out the streets. The government the one getting paid off for you because you a slave now. Man, I did 7 years, bro. I know all about that. Like, trust me.
In jail. There's people up in there with 30 years, 60 years, 90 years, 100 years plus that don't get no commissary from it before you get off the front line. But far as Lil Durk, man, hey, look, Vonnie, he already copping out. Jam already copping out. They trying to get out of jail. They trying to walk out the system or only get 5 to 7 years.
Facts.
So with that being said, Lil Durk got to do what he do. You call it what he want. I don't care about it, man. Y'all debate about all that shit. You hear me? But I'm just saying, man, you know, Memo, don't be fast to speak, man. But and according to Lil Durk now, you can't say nothing because Lil Durk said Gunna was a rat because he said, yeah, you know, so Lil Durk, he gonna have a lot of people that's finna swear him off his own words. You hear me? So he gotta live with that. You know, not Trenches News, man. I ain't biased. I just covered a trial. I'm not on nobody's side, man. I'm not on FBG side. I'm not on O Block side. I'm not on nobody's side, man. I'm here to give y'all the story, get my paper and take care of my family and send my kids to college and try to help y'all kids and be productive. Try to curb all life, man, because we've been taught wrong. Everybody been taught wrong, bro. The street rules and all that structure and all that shit. Hey, bro. Hey, just get rid of all of it, man. Just be productive citizens and go off your mind, whether it's right or wrong. That's all to it, man. But Memo came out and spoke on DJ Academics. Y'all could go over there and see. But back to Lil Durk. Jam exposed, set to testify, man. I don't know if he.
And I ain't gonna lie, Trenches News is being real right now. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. The street stuff over with, bro. Leave that, hang it up. Learn to trade. Learn trading. Learn something to rap. Learn something that's gonna get you out the hood than killing, selling dope, and doing stupid stuff, because all it's doing is destroying our culture. That's all it's doing. It's destroying us. It's not destroying nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? It's destroying us as people.
Fine right now, or he testifying after lunch, but I will be back with y'all with a nasty update. I just had to give y'all this update because I seen Memo 600. I seen a whole bunch of other blogs say, "Oh, Lil Durk, you know, they excited about it." Man, I ain't excited about none of this shit, man. If you ask me, all these guys should be in jail. Everybody who participated in the drill scene, killing people over females, woofing on the internet after you done kill somebody, all y'all need to be in jail. You still woofing on the internet, you know what I'm talking about? Like, everybody need to be in jail, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So the kids can live, because these guys are going to parks. They going places where the kids hanging out. They using the kids as shields as if the ops won't come. We seen this one video where the police pulled up. I don't know if they got a tip, but the guys was in a park with like 5 guns. There was kids in there, you know, and somebody called the police on them. And everybody, all the females, all the guys, they arguing with the police, but you hear me? In the woodchucks. They got their shit hidden in the woodchucks and everything, bro. Somebody got to speak up, bro. But as long as we keep on going with this narrative, we gonna lose everybody, man.
Facts.
But we finna see what all Jam say, man. We finna see what all these say. And yesterday, you crossing a detective, people saying that Brian still spanked the detective. Detective has nothing to do. Like, the detective, he just giving this insight about what's going on. What the jury is looking for is the witness and the jurors. The judge, they hate when people cross-examine the law enforcement and then attack them was a witness or if they committed a crime with these people. You know, they hate that. They take that into consideration, man. But we're going to see what happens. You know, at the end of the day, it's these guys' fault. These Durk had money, you know, and he chose to use his money for some stupid shit. And now he trying to get out of it. Now he got to say, that wasn't my credit card. That was in his name. I ain't saying that. I fired him. Hey, when you get in some shit, you got to start trying to bag your way up out of a lie. And that's what Drew, them, and Brian still trying to do. They're really trying to go off a tech. But they seeing how the feds work now, so they got to pull whatever they can pull, you know. But that's what I got on the update, man. Hey, look. Hey, yesterday, that wasn't Durk Daddy. That's his uncle. That wasn't Durk Daddy. I made a mistake. But I wish you guys would come through and say I'm the GOAT for calling this story instead of just coming through one time when somebody make a mistake. Hey, look, Trenches News is going to make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. And I admit when I make a mistake. But just like when you come through my page and you saying, oh, that ain't Durk uncle, make sure you say I'm the GOAT, because you.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, off this situation, bro, it should show y'all, bro, like, stay out the streets. Ain't nothing real. When it really come down to it, somebody out the group go tell on you. Everybody not about to go through life. People got kids, people got grandmas, people got mamas, everything. Like, they not about to go do life for you, bro. So you got to think twice before you go do some stupid stuff with people that you call your friends. Because when it come down to it, they not going to be there for you. Everybody is out for themselves. Everybody. So you might as well just do the right thing, bro. Just do the right thing. It's cool to be smart. Make the right decisions. You go get your money in a different way. You know, because the streets is dead. This your boy Hector. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. I'm back on my live. I'm back on my streams, bro. This is day one back. You feel me? You see, I cut my hair. Looking all messed up right now, but you know, still look good though. You feel me? But this your boy Hector. Make sure you like, subscribe. Man, I will be doing more of this, man. Please subscribe. Get my channel up. And I'm out. Was a witness or if they committed a crime with these people. You know, they hate that. They take that into consideration, man. But we're gonna see what happens. You know, at the end of the day, it's these guys' fault. These don't have money, you know, and he chose to use his money
and now he's trying to get out of it. Now he got to say, that wasn't my credit card. That was in his name. I ain't saying that. I fired him. And when you get into some shit,